In the heart of a quiet, sun-dappled jungle, a lioness often lounged on an old wooden branch. She appeared lazy and indifferent, her eyes half closed and her paws dangling like wilted leaves. Many animals whispered that she was apathetic, perhaps even arrogant, because she rarely spoke and barely moved. Not far from the tree lived a cow, dignified and well-groomed, with a brass bell hanging around her neck. She believed she understood everyone at a single glance. "I can judge character immediately," she often boasted, wearing a smug grin. In the fields beyond, a jittery white chicken scurried about, constantly assuming danger even when none existed. Her imagination bloomed with exaggerated fears, turning shadows into monsters. One warm morning, the cow passed by the lioness and shook her head. "Look at her," she murmured. "Too lazy to even greet others. Such lethargy." The chicken, overhearing, clucked loudly, "Yes. I knew it. She must be scheming something terrible. A beast so quiet must be dangerous." The lioness heard their words but remained still, not out of pride but because pain held her like invisible chains. A thorn buried deep inside her foreleg had made walking excruciating, yet she told no one, not wanting to appear weak. That afternoon, the chicken darted through the grass, shrieking fearfully about a rustling noise she had invented in her mind. She ran so fast she tripped and fell into a thorny bush. Her wings fluttered helplessly as she chirped in distress. The cow sniffed the air. "Oh, she's just exaggerating again," she said dismissively. "She always does." But the lioness, though hurt and weary, lifted her heavy body and struggled down from her branch. Step by step, wincing with every movement, she pushed through the grass and gently pulled the chicken from the thorns with surprising tenderness. The chicken trembled. "Why, you saved me, even when you're hurt." The cow looked astonished and finally asked, "Why did you help her when no one helps you?" The lioness smiled faintly. "Because kindness should not wait for convenience. And because assumptions can be perilous. You saw my silence and judged it laziness. You saw her fear and named it foolishness. But kindness requires discernment, not blindness." The cow lowered her head, ashamed. The chicken's eyes softened with gratitude. From that day forward, the jungle changed. The cow learned to observe before speaking. The chicken learned to breathe before panicking. And the lioness, with help from both of them, had her thorn finally removed. The three unlikely companions became symbols of a new virtue in the forest. Kindness with awareness. Compassion with clarity. Hearts that see, not just look. Be kind, not blind. True kindness is not impulsive sympathy or ignorant judgment, but thoughtful understanding and clear-sighted compassion. Let's learn some words from this story. Dangling. Meaning, hanging or swinging loosely. Example, she walked through the garden with a key dangling from her fingers. Apathetic. Meaning, showing no interest, enthusiasm or concern, indifferent. Example, he seemed apathetic about the results of the election. Dignified. Meaning, having a calm, serious and respectable manner, worthy of respect. Example, the Queen gave a dignified smile to the cheering crowd. Scurried. Meaning, moved quickly with short, hurried steps. Example, the mouse scurried across the kitchen floor. Lethargy. Meaning, a state of tiredness, sluggishness, or lack of energy. Example: after staying up all night, he felt an overwhelming sense of lethargy. Darted, meaning moved suddenly and quickly in a particular direction. Example: the rabbit darted into the bushes when it heard the dog. Shrieking, meaning making a very loud, high-pitched cry or sound. Example: the child was shrieking with joy on the amusement park ride. Wincing, meaning flinching or making a slight involuntary grimace due to pain or discomfort. Example: she winced as the doctor cleaned the cut on her arm. Tenderness, meaning gentle care, affection, or sensitivity towards someone or something. Example: he showed great tenderness when holding the newborn puppy. Perilous, meaning full of danger or risk, hazardous. Example: climbing the icy mountain was a perilous journey.
Like, share, and subscribe Story Light.